Welcome back to Mangia Monday. On today's episode, we're going to do a quick steak recipe. It only really needs 4 utensils. One, you got to need a knife. You're going to cut some steak. Chop chop. 2, you're going to need tongs to move the steak around. Plastic cutting board. Be very careful. Don't use wood. You don't want to put raw meat where you're going to cut potatoes or vegetables later, which we will be doing. And then a nice little skillet. Normally I'd like to use a cast iron skillet, but I don't have one today, so we're going to go with this stainless steel one. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, and now that we're back, let's get into what we're going to be using these utensils for. These beautiful filet mignons. As you can see, they're pretty lean already. That'll come into play later when we're cooking them. Another thing we're going to do, we're going to have some nice Hasselback potatoes with them. We'll show you how to make that as well. And then for the steak itself, we're going to have a little bit of garlic for flavor, some thyme, a little bit of butter, pepper, salt, and olive oil. We're going to show you how we use all of these when we get over to the stove. So let's quit the dilly-dallying, get right over there. Let's stop you mid-slap. First thing we got to do, we got to season these steaks. These are beautiful steaks. Look at them. Look at the rich marbling all over. Just get them on a nice cutting board. You want to use some sea salt. If you can't go to the sea and extract your own, you could just go to the store and buy some. That's what I did. All right, get them done on both sides. Rub it in nice like. Then you gotta get your pepper. Rub that in. A liberal amount will work. Be angry at Trump and stuff. Rub it in. That's one done. Take the next one. Salt. Rub it in. Flip it. Salt. Rub it in. Little pinches work here and there. Some more pepper. Rub it in. Flip it. Pepper. Rub it in. Now we're ready to put these in the skillet. Let's go over there. Alright, now that we're over by the stove finally, we're going to use some oil in the pan. It has a nice little flavor, make sure it doesn't stick. You wanted to do that. That's when you know your pan's hot enough. You could, lower it or increase it as you want. Then take your steak, lay it away from you. Don't do that. That's the sound you want. I'm gonna turn on my vent fan. Doesn't do anything, never mind. Take your tongs. See how it's nice and seared? Lay it away. Sear it on your sides. See that nice color coming off the steak? Alright, get your steaks together. We get our butter. Throw it in there, let it melt. Throw some thyme in. Have a nice little flavor. Add more oil if you see fit. Alright, get your steaks on one part. And you're going to try and baste the butter on top of it. Add your thyme. And get your garlic, doesn't need to be cut or anything. Just crush it open, get your cloves out, crush a little bit, throw that in there, crush it up. Get everything in there. Kind of just dust the steak with all the seasoning. Flip your steaks. Look at that. I tend to like my steaks medium rare to rare. A nice little tip when you're cooking steak. This is rare, medium rare, medium, and the other two don't really count. They're not steaks. They're not steaks at all. If you get a well done or a medium well steak, I don't believe you're a real person. I just kid. Eat your steaks how you want. Just know the chef's gonna be mad at you in the kitchen. Keep feeling. And when you feel your steaks cooked to the appropriate level, whatever you want, you go ahead and take them out, put them on a cutting board or a plate or whatever you want. You gotta let them rest. They're gonna continue to cook a little bit once you take them off the skillet. So let them rest there, and when they're all rested up, we'll come back and show you what the inside looks like.
So, awkward moment. The smoke detector went off, so now, plan B.
I think I broke it. That's not working. Bitch. Okay.
Huzzah!
All right, so now we're gonna do these Hasselback potatoes. I don't really know what I'm doing because I'm a rookie, but I'm gonna give them my best shot. So I got this knife right here. It's nice and clean. We're gonna slice off the bottom of the potato so it's nice and flat. I'm gonna stick that bad boy like that. You can get rid of this. You do not need it. Now what you're gonna do with these nice Yukon Gold potatoes that we have here is you're gonna slice into it, but you're not gonna go all the way down. You're gonna leave it all connected on the bottom. Doesn't have to be straight, thick, or as thin as you want them. All right, and it's kind of gonna act like a heat vent for your baked potato, so everything gets nice and cooked. Because don't you hate it when you make a baked potato in the microwave, the inside's cold? Because you know, it sounds like 1942, World War II, Germany in there, but then when you eat it, it's like the Arctic and that Wolf movie with Liam Neeson. All right, that's about it. Alright, so for the Hasselback potatoes, we're going to make a nice simple glaze, I guess you can call it. It's not a glaze. I'm going to paintbrush it on there with a grill brush. But anyway, we're going to need some more oil. I'm going to fill this guy up. Got to have it deep enough so that my brush gets in there. Alright? So when that's all said and done, we're going to take some garlic that you have, and we're going to mince it. Really just chop these bad boys up. I don't really know what I'm doing. Saw it on a Rachel Ray show one time. Shouts out Rachel Ray. Love to go skydiving with you one time. I probably left some skin on some things. Oh well. My friends are gonna eat it, not me. Alright, so now that the garlic that you have is minced up, you can go ahead, just drop it in the oil. We're gonna mix that all together. And then the return of the zester. That's right. I'm gonna zest some lemons in here. Same as last time. Zest it up nice and zest-like. Next thing we're gonna chop up some fresh rosemary. Nice and easy. Doesn't have to be too small. Once you got your rosemary all chopped the way you want it, that can go in there as well. Then I have this grill brush that I'm going to use. You go ahead and just kind of mix everything together. Alright, and then once everything's mixed together, you just take your brush. You're going to brush it all on there. If you don't have a brush, you can use your fingers, you can use your hands, you can use a spoon. I'm probably going to use a spoon to get more of the garlic and the rosemary on there. This is just to get kind of like a base layering of flavor down. All right, so now we got some steaks cooking. We got some steaks resting. We have our oven preheated to 428 for whatever reason, and we're gonna put these bad boys in for about 20 minutes. I'm gonna put them on the bottom shelf because I like it.
All right, so you know on those cooking shows where they magically have all the food made for us? Yeah, well, this is our help.
What's up, guys? It's Downshift Dave. You'll be introduced to
Downshift Dave!
Downshift Dave!
Can't get the time back in the hole.
That's what she said. All right, so the potatoes have been in the oven about 40 minutes. I was wrong with that 20-minute assessment before. They need to cook much longer. Anyway, we're gonna take our steaks that we cooked earlier, put that on the plate. We're gonna take one of our Hasselback potatoes, right? Doesn't that look juicy and delicious? And how about a little thyme presentation? There's no sauce, but that is a quick butter steak, Hasselback potato plate. I hope you enjoyed Mangia Monday with me today. I had a great time cooking for you, and I hope you have a great time enjoying your meal. Have a good one. Why are you getting me sweeping?
Real.